Make sure to subscribe to our channel, join our Discord, and also follow us on Instagram so you always have the support that you need to really enhance your account and get yourself to the next level. Also, if you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can save a lot of money when you make in-game purchases by getting some amazing cashbacks each time you purchase anything. Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky channel. So there have been a lot of updates coming out recently in the Underground Kingdom, and a lot of our Discord users were asking me to make videos on these new updates so they can learn a little bit more. I made a video specifically on the Assault Soldier Ants evolution tree, talking about some of the amazing bonuses that you can get from these evolutions, and I also made a video about the surprise wheel updates that are coming out and how you should navigate yourself across this update so that you get the best out of your surprise beans ones before the new update comes out and wipes them out. This video is going to be specifically about unlocking Assault Soldier Ants, as well as going through these Assault Soldier Ants and trying to see how they compare to T10 ants and also Seasoned Soldier Ants. There's also going to be another video about the new Crystal Mine updates from Zizu, who's going to be talking about how you can maximize the number of crystals that you can get every week, so keep an eye out for that as well. Okay, let's talk about the Assault Soldier Ants. Well, first of all, as you can see, they look pretty cool, but the very interesting thing is they are a little bit of a step up from the T10. If you look at the stats, T10 shooters have 124 attack, 53 defense, and 17 health. On the other hand, Assault Shooter Ants have 138 attack, 58 defense, and 19 health. So it is an upgrade in attack, defense, and health, all three of them, which is pretty cool. So the Seasoned Soldier Ants attack, defense, and health is exactly the same as the Assault Shooter Ants. Same thing with the Guardians, and of course, same thing with the Carriers as well. You can see that they actually look pretty cool. Now, one thing to note is that I believe that these Assault Soldier Ants can actually be enhanced, just like Seasoned Soldier Ants as well. And the cue that I got was actually from the T9 tree, where you can see the enhance says that you can enhance T4 to T11 shooter ants, which suggests that they have already updated this to include T11, which is of course the Assault Shooter Ant. My assumption again is that the enhanced Assault Shooter Ant is probably going to have the same stats as the enhanced Seasoned Soldier Ant SXI, which basically means it's probably going to have 150 attack, 60 defense, and 19 health, as well as a critical rate of 5% for shooters. Now, there do seem to be a lot of benefits I see with getting the Assault Soldier Ants. Well, number one, you're going to be able to do a lot more damage in the mines because you're going to have higher tier Soldier Ants than probably a lot of the people there, especially if you get it much faster than others. You could be hoarding the excellent crystal mine with relative ease. The other major benefit I see is the fact that you can actually be able to get perhaps T10, T11 nodes right in the beginning of the season, because now you have ants that are pretty much as strong as Seasoned Soldier Ants, and you're going to have them enhanced too. So you can collect nodes much faster and much higher level than a bunch of other people. Now, I'm not completely sure if they're going to adjust the Seasoned Soldier Ants and make them perhaps one level stronger, and then perhaps they might also make nodes harder to get to prevent us from being able to get these high level nodes in the first day of the island. That's still yet to be determined. But for now, at least for the next season, I'm not sure how many people are going to have the Assault Soldier Ants unlocked, so maybe they might not change it. And if you're one of those big spenders that actually do manage to unlock the Assault Soldier Ants, good luck to you. Now, unlocking the Assault Soldier Ants isn't that easy. As you can see here, it says you need to complete the evolution Assault Soldier Ants and then also upgrade the Soldier Ant nest to Amp level 10 to unlock the soldier type. So this particular nest for shooter ants needs to be amped up to level 10. And when you go in here, you're going to notice that it is level 0-0. And the next level is level 0-1. That suggests that there's going to be a bunch of level 0s before you even reach level 1. And my understanding is, based on the Assault Soldier Ant's evolution tree requirements, the maximum level that I've seen here is Amp level 10. So my understanding is that this requires the amplification level of this particular shooter ant nest to be the maximum possible level before you actually unlock the Assault Soldier Ants. As you can see, you also need to unlock the queen amplification level before you unlock the first level of the shooter and amplification. In summary, it seems to be a pretty expensive path for you to take before you get to level 10, right? You need to have the queen to level 10 and then you can have this to level 10 as well. So you're going to be draining a lot of amp crystals that currently seem particularly hard to get. Now, amplifying your building actually does give you a bunch of extra bonuses as well, like increase in hatch cap, damage amplification and mitigation, suggesting that you do more damage and you take in less damage. And since you also need to upgrade the queen, you can see that the cost of the amplification crystals is a little bit higher than the specific soldier ant nest. Okay, so there is going to be a lot of cost to getting this to amplification level 10, something you should be ready for. You do need a bunch of crystals for that. You also need to reach this particular evolution to actually unlock it. And that comes in the middle of this particular evolution tree. And that's going to be fairly costly as well because you need Amp Crystal Fragments for this. And there are a few ways to get them. You can either purchase them from the daily specials. This, of course, happens to be a weekly offer. When you purchase this $5 one, I believe you get a $10 pack, and then there's a few more until you get to 50. So you can collect a bunch of amp crystals from here. Daily Rewards gives you a bunch of amp crystals as well. You get some amp crystal fragments for the evolution in your strongest war zone, of course. You get one at 3 shells, you get one at 6 shells, and you get another one at 9 shells. This helps with the evolution. There's currently an event going on, and as you meet these requirements, you get a bunch of amp crystals and amp crystal fragments. Definitely something you don't want to miss as well. Finally, you can get amp crystals and amp crystal fragments from these Warzone supply packs, which give you a decent deal as well. And the final way to get them is you can buy 160 of them weekly from the mine store, which is going to cost you around 2 million mystic crystals to get the 160. A little bit expensive, but then again, these amp crystals are new, they're rare, you probably want to get them, so you might as well invest a little bit so that you can get a head start on everyone else. Okay, once you've unlocked the Assault Soldier Ants, you can actually instantly mutate all of your T10 Soldier Ants into Assault Soldier Ants without any cost. So that's the silver lining. After you've done all of these expensive tasks to get these Assault Soldier Ants, you don't need to spend an arm and a leg to get all your T10 to become Assault Soldier Ants. Once you've crossed these hurdles of getting these unlocked, you can instantly mutate all of them to Assault Soldier Ants, which is a little bit of a good thing after all of these expenses. So as of right now, I'm not really sure how much time it's probably going to take us before we can get the Assault Soldier Ants, but one thing I can tell you is that like any other tier upgrade, it's probably a good decision to try to prioritize this and at least get all of the ones that you can get for free and try to get these Assault Soldier Ants before other people, right? The people who don't prioritize a tier evolution are probably going to end up being like one of those T9 players trying to fight T10 players, which of course is a big mismatch. So if you can, definitely prioritize this. It is going to be worth it in the long run. Even if it takes a long time, don't get left behind out of laziness or not doing the daily tasks or not doing the strongest war zone events. At least if you're a pay to win player and you are spending on other things, might as well perhaps consider spending on this just to get yourself the Assault Soldier Ants faster than others, right? We don't know how Seasoned Soldier Ants are going to be enhanced. Perhaps if you have Assault Soldier Ants, you might be able to enhance the new version of the Seasoned Soldier Ants, and if you don't, you probably might not be able to, just the same way as you need to have T10 before you can enhance your Seasoned Soldier Ants right now. In other words, I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of different things that are going to get much easier after you get the Assault Soldier Ants, and therefore you should probably be prioritizing them within your abilities. And that's pretty much all I have for this video. It's a little bit of an overview of this new feature. There's a lot of things that I'm yet to learn about, and hopefully once I know more, I can make another video if I feel it might be helpful. For now, try to do the 2 things that you need to get the Assault Soldier Ants. It's going to be a process. It won't be overnight. You're going to be investing in these things for a long time. And that's why keep at it. Do those things that you can to get them. Use your mine crystals to get the amp crystals. Get the 9 shells every day in the strongest war zone and get 500 activity points that you get those other amp crystals as well. And before you go, I want you to know that you can save a lot of money in the Ants Underground Kingdom using Aptoid and my promo code. And the recent promo code that came out is Sky9, which is valid up until October. If you're watching this after October, join our Discord or check out the YouTube community section so you know what's the most recent promo code for you to use. There's been certain limitations that Aptoid recently introduced, limiting the promo code to 5 uses every 30 days. There may also be an option to add the promo code directly at checkout. So if you see that, make sure you do add the promo code there as well, even if you already have it in the Aptoid wallet. If you have any questions, join our Discord. We have a very large community there. A lot of them are using Aptoid and they'll probably be happy to help you as well. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next one.